stop the film. Just stop the film. First of all, the song is Cat Stevens' On the Road to Find Out, which wasn't recorded until the year after Apollo 11. But more importantly, that guy right there is John Young. He flew on Gemini 3 and 10, Apollo 10 and 16, and commanded the first space shuttle mission. But he wasn't on Apollo 11. Does the film editor think we're all stupid? I just love that part. Film editor, I forgive you.
What is this thing?
It's a device foretelling the future. Will we be safe? Reply hazy.
Again with the magic 8-ball. Will Andy ever outgrow his childish superstition? But being an American road trip movie, of course, the father and son get hopelessly lost while surrounded by some really gorgeous scenery. Did my father and I ever get lost on such travels? Our hippie van didn't have a GPS. It wasn't so much that we got lost, it's just that we spent a good deal of time not knowing where we were.
Yeah, and then Charlotte, she gave back over the tree.
Look at this. California license plates. Probably got a couple of dope smoking fairies.
Fill it up, please.
You got it.
Bit warm in here.
This part I didn't like at all, and it seems completely false. Andy and his dad are set upon by some yahoos in the diner because they have California license plates in their car. My father and I drove the hippie van all over creation and back, and no matter where we went, we were always treated with respect and kindness.
With one leg. Oh! Man! Well, yes, it appears that it is. Anyone else want to try? This is America, isn't it? Land of the free, home of the brave. Come on, Andy. Perhaps you...
After dealing with the roughnecks, they pick up a hitchhiker spur of the moment.
We're headed in that direction. What's the, snake doing here?
Oh, this is my Buzz.
Buzz?
Yeah, after Buzz Aldrin.
We never picked up random hitchhikers, although they were legion in the days before Uber. It was just too dangerous. However, being ex-military, my dad wouldn't hesitate to give a ride to a serviceman in uniform. He'd do it in the blink of an eye. However, Ernest's hair is pretty long for an active duty soldier.
This is what I call a bar, Andy.
They go into a bar, which rings true to me. My family often ate at the Oasis Beer Garden in Menlo Park, although we went there for the burgers, not for the booze. The Oasis was a popular place with Stanford students and later became the unofficial headquarters for the Home Brew Club, of which Jobs and Wozniak were members. Having seen for myself the effects of alcohol, I never had any desire to drink. Something that bothered me about this movie was the amount of smoking, although that was pretty accurate. In 1969, almost half of all adults smoked. It was just considered normal and non-smoking areas were unheard of. Neither of my parents smoked, but even so, I inhaled a lot of secondhand smoke. All us kids did. It was nasty. I'm pretty sure riding on a trailer is illegal.
Love is but a song we sing, feels we will die.
Yep, spending time with hippies. Been there, done that.
Could you get us 2 quarts of oil as well, please?
Sure. That'll be $1,202.
It's a down payment.
Let's get in the car.
Now the movie enters a sort of madman stage where father and son skip town without paying an auto mechanic for a new engine. They get chased by a state trooper.
Heard of the word serendipity?
Dad, he wants us to stop.
I realize that. But we made a commitment, remember? The perfect act.
Don't you know your physics? Galileo! Every action causes an equal and opposite reaction. God damn, what the hell do you think you're doing? Smashing it!
Just a second now. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. That was Newton, not Galileo.
Well, I'm not gonna give him a chance to do that again, Andy. Sit back.
They get involved in a high-speed chase. Did anything like that ever happen to me? The hippie van only had 60 horsepower and needed a running start just to get on the 101. Does that answer your question?
You ever give me a real answer? No!
Never throw anything from a moving car. In the wrong hands, this 8-ball can become a deadly weapon.
Oops.
Yes.
See what I mean?
The more you break, the worse it'll get. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. By the way, that's Newton, not Galileo.
Oh my God. He's right.
I'm glad that the state trooper corrected him on that point. Newton, not Galileo.
Oh my God. The crater. Andy, the brakes! Andy, the brakes! Hit the brakes!
We're gonna make it!
Well, how does this thing get resolved? It's a road trip movie, so I guess they're going to drive the car off a cliff. That's a nice sentiment, but it doesn't alter the fact that they're fugitives from the law, and the state trooper has called in reinforcements.
What's on the other side of that lake?
Canada.
I know. They can always escape to Canada with the aid of an amphibious car. No, really.
I don't know. I've never tried it before. Just think, men are walking up there right now.
And it's changing direction. Because for me, on that day, the universe was reborn.
I don't want to geek out here, but they showed a full moon, and it was a waxing gibbous that night. How would I know? Well, I looked up at it. But there's more to it than that. If the moon appears full, as seen from Earth, at the same moment, the Earth would appear new, as seen from the moon. The astronauts photographed a crescent moon. When seen from one vantage point or the other, the phases of the Earth and moon are reversed. Now, let's step outside. I have something I want to show you. This little red sports car has been my daily drive for the last 19 years, and I was thinking of trading it in. It doesn't even have a backup mirror. But after seeing the movie Pontiac Moon, I decided I'm going to hold on to this car. I'm going to drive it the distance to the moon, and I'm going to recreate that last scene in the movie, well, all except for the point where they drive off the cliff. I guess I won't be needing this anymore.